welcome back to Let's Learn with Mrs. W. I'm Mrs. W and today, let's learn how to make a lion mask.
Let's learn with Mrs. W. What are we learning today?
To make our lion mask, you will need a paper plate, some coloured pencils, some coloured textures, a glue stick, a hole punch, scissors, some string and a piece of paper. What we're going to do first is use our scissors to cut out the inside of our paper plate. First, you will fold gently the paper plate in half and use the scissors to cut a little hole in there. Next, you will use that cut we just made to cut out the inside of our paper plate. Now we are left with just the outside of our paper plate. Using our coloured textures, I've chosen red, orange and yellow, just like the colours in a lion's mane. We're going to use these and we're going to colour in the rest of the paper plate that we have left. After we have finished colouring in our paper plate, you will get your A4 piece of paper and your coloured pencils, and we're going to colour all of this in. After we finish colouring in one side, we're going to flip it over and colour in the other side. Once you have finished colouring in both sides of your paper, we're going to cut this into strips. They should be about 1 to 2 centimetres wide, but it doesn't really matter. Now that I have these coloured in paper strips and my coloured in paper plate, I'm going to flip over my paper plate and I'm going to use my glue stick and glue these around the outside. Now that we've let it dry for a little bit, we're going to take a pencil and we're going to roll the paper into the paper plate. There you go. Once I have finished curling all of the paper around the edges, I'm going to get my hole punch and I'm going to punch a hole just on the edge of one side, and then you're going to hole punch the other side. So you have two. With your string, you're going to cut one piece and then you're going to cut that piece in half. So now I have 2 holes in my paper plate and I have 2 pieces of string. Now with one piece of string, I'm going to thread it through the hole and I'm going to tie it onto that. There we go. Might do a double knot so it stays secure. And then any extra bit I can just cut that off. And then I'll do the same to the other side. Through the hole and tie it in a double knot. Cut the excess off. Now, you might need to ask a friend or maybe a grown-up to help you with this, but you're going to put it up on your face and tie the ribbon behind your head. And there you have it. That's how you make a lion mask. Thanks for learning with Mrs. W. See you next time.